How we doing, everyone? I hope we're having a good weekend, start to the week, whatever it is where you're at. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass. It's a Monday night. I just got back from work. I'm tired as fuck because I still haven't recovered from the weekend. Helvegenfest was an absolute blast. I have not had that much fun at a gig in a long time. Very stressful. Obviously, was running around doing a couple of different band things, but the night was really, really good. I'm just going to quickly run through all the bands that played, give you a bit about them. So Marana's Curse was first up, and they just kicked the door down right out of the gate. Really, really good. Amazing band. I cannot wait to see more from these guys. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Slaves of Dissonance was up next. Again, smash it. Like, I don't know. A lot of this is going to sound the same, guys. It really, really is, because every fucking band that was on this show kicked ass. Every band showed up and showed the fuck out. So yeah, Slaves of Dissonance was up next. They really, really kicked it down. Some really, really nice heavy stuff, um, and it just like bringing the energy up when the energy was already pretty high to begin with. So it just kept climbing. So that was really good. Next up on the main stage was a last minute addition that got subbed in for a band that had to pull out. We had Coneheads, which was a bit of a twist because I actually didn't realize that. Obviously, we had Kid Crusher on this show, which is a bit more of a rap focused act, but I didn't realize there would end up being another rap focused act on there. So these guys was Coneheads. They had a DJ and a couple of MCs up there rapping, doing their thing. It was a really, really nice change of pace for that point in the night, but it kept things fun and interesting, and it really kept things going. Moving back over, then we had Serpentum, who were just like shredding the shit out of stuff. Like, this show had a bit of everything. You had your more like, well, you had Marana's Curse was starting it up. That's a female fronted metal band, and then Slaves of Distance just crushing it with their riffs. Like I said, Coneheads there. Serpentum was like really, really, if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure they were wearing paint. It was like some black metal type stuff, which was really good. I may get some of the band names mixed up with what they were doing just because there was so much happening and I was juggling a bunch of stuff. Nuclear Vision, I mean, look, you already know what I'm going to say. We had a great time up there on stage for that one. It was a lot of fun. Um, there's plenty of videos and stuff going there. I'm sure there'll be some videos on the page soon. You can check that out. Abysmal Fortress, again, like smashed it. I didn't get to catch too much of their set. I was packing up. I was doing a bunch of stuff there, but they did really, really well, from what I could hear. Anyway, Death Plague, man, Death Plague. They didn't have a bass player on stage. I don't know if they normally have a bass player or what the deal is, but they were really, really entertaining. Great show. Really brought the energy. Really kept it going there. Head First, I did actually miss Head First, so I'm sorry to the Head First guys. I had to duck down to the hotel and sort a couple of things out, unfortunately. But from what everyone else told me, it was really, really good. So that's good to hear. Magnetron, obviously, we had Magnetron on the channel not that long ago. Spoke to those boys, and they did really, really well. Like, they kicked ass. I was keen to see them. I managed to catch a bit of their set, and what can I say, man? Like, that's a band that, it's been around for ages, still going, still kicking ass, only getting better as time goes on. So they're fun with explosives. Again, this was another one I don't think I caught, unfortunately. I don't know what was going on. Like I said, I was running around trying to juggle a bunch of stuff, so I don't think I caught Fun with Explosives. But again, much like with Head First, I was hearing a lot of good stuff about their set. Warrior Within, great fucking band. Great fucking band. Oh my god. These guys got up on the stage there and blew me away. And they knocked out. They really did. They kind of almost fucking blew everyone else out of the water that had been on. And that tells you something, given how good all the other bands were that had been on the show thus far. There was a little break then Odious got up there. And at this point in the show, it really just kept climbing, right? Like, everything just kind of kept getting bigger and better and higher energy. By this point in the night, like, I will say, the crowd started off a bit thin at the start of the night, start of the day, but that's what you expect, right? When you get these long festivals, there's always the worry, like, are people going to show up? And I think they did. I think, early on it was, obviously you want everyone to be there the whole time, but that's just not feasible. That's just not realistic. But there was decent numbers from the start as it built and built through the night. By the time Odious was on, I think, the venue was pretty full. From what I had heard, it was something like 200-ish tickets had sold. So I'm really, really, hoping that there was that many people at the show, because it felt full. It felt like there was plenty of people in the room, which is always a good feeling. You go to a gig and you want it to feel like it's a big deal. You want people to be there and be excited for it. And by this time in the night, people had had a few drinks. They were starting to cut loose. They were making noise. They were moving around, which is always fun. You want that from the band perspective and from the crowd perspective, right? We the Hollow got on stage, and let me tell you, you guys know I've said it, but this is a band that I hadn't seen before. I was really, really keen to see. I've been wanting to see them for a while, and my God, oh my God, did they impress. Like, from the second they started, they did not take their foot off the gas. Their masks, as we know, are pretty fucking horrifying, which I really like. But, yeah, like I said, they just brought the energy really, really good. Kid Crusher set, another one I was involved with. I can only speak from my own perspective on that one. I had a lot of fun. I absolutely had a lot of fun being on stage for that one. The crowd seemed to really dig it. They were getting into it, making a fair bit of noise. They were singing back when we had parts for people to sing back. Other people have told me it was really good. I don't know. I can only speak to my side of it. But what I'm going to do is hopefully throw a couple of clips up at the end of the video here, so you can see some bits and pieces that I captured. I didn't capture as much as I would have liked. However, hopefully we can. Hopefully I got enough to get the point across. And then, of course, Dark Law. Dark Law headlined, and oh my lord, those cats are crazy. Crazy. Like, they were up there in full, leather armor and everything with the stuff, and the guy had the Frostmourne sword on his microphone stand, and they had people running around on stage dressed as the fucking ring wraiths from Lord of the Rings and all of that shit, playing some amazing music. It's that, like, black metal fantasy fusion, I guess. Just amazing, amazing stuff. If you haven't seen Dark Law, make a point to go and see them. They don't play too many shows. Make a point to go and see them next time you're doing something, because they absolutely just deserve your attention, and they're a band that deserves to be seen. So overall, sound was really, really good. I really, really like that venue. I really like the venue there, the Backrooms. It's a great, great space. It's got a good vibe. The prices at the bar aren't too much. They've got a little bit of food options there, and also, if you don't want to eat at the pub, there's plenty of stuff within, a few blocks walk that you can go to. So it's a great venue as well. The sound was really, really good. Shout out to whoever was running the sound there, because that was fucking impressive. They managed to, work it really well, and the sound just was clear. I thought it was pretty good for the most part. Some people, everyone's got different things, but everyone's hearing is a little bit different, so you never quite know. But yeah, so that's about all from me. I'm going to put a couple of clips that I got from some bands and stuff at the end of the video here. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys on the channel later this week for our interview with Void Matter. Or if you're watching it after we've already done that one, then thank you. But, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. If you like interviews with, bands, we have the live streams once a week, where we talk to bands and just get to know them a little better, because Kyle and I love music. We love talking about music. We love talking to bands about their music, and we love sharing all that with you. So thank you so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.
fire.